Wine number one is a white wine. We have a very starbright lemon green color. We get light intensity, moderate viscosity. There's no sediment, there's no CO2 on the nose. On the nose, this wine is clean. It's medium intensity. We got a lot of stone fruits like bruised apple, some pear, some honey melon. As well, we got some little bit of herbal notes in the background with like some nettles and little bit of hint of pickled fennel. And we got a lot of waxy honey butterscotch in the background as well. Very fruity, little bit of chamomile in the background. So it's a wine I don't think has been on oak, but from the oak on the palate. On the palate, this wine is clean, it's dry and still. Very high acidity, it's a little bit mouth drying. The alcohol is medium, and we have a medium bodied wine with no tannins, and the intensity is pronounced. We have a lot of, we get the floral note like chamomile in the background, and we have like the little bit of the stone fruit like bruised yellow apple. We get some honey melon and pear as well. We get some more nettles and some pickled fennel in the background, and we got some more like honey butterscotch. Very much oily texture and waxy note. Very oily texture. It's a very good quality of the wine. Sorry, it's a good quality. It's medium length. Drinkable right now. I can definitely see this wine aged for 3 to 5 years to develop up the fruit a little bit more. This wine is from France, the Loire Valley. We are in Vouvray. This wine is based on Chenin Blanc. Wine number two is a white wine. We have a very starbright lemon green color with a light intensity. We got moderate viscosity. There's no sediment, there's no CO2 on the nose. On the nose, this wine is clean. You have light intensity of flavor. We get some little bit of green apple. We get some little bit of lemon, some lemon skin. In the background, we get some little bit of white flowers like chamomile, and we got a little bit of earthy. We got some wet rock, stony minerality. We get some little bit of seaweed as well in the background. Very smoky flavor. So it's a young wine that I don't think has been on oak, but from the oak on the palate. On the palate, this wine is clean, it's dry and still. Very high acidity. The acidity very driven. The wine we have a very much salty texture. We get like very much mouth drying feeling of the wine. It's very much feeling of the minerality like wet rocks as well. We get some medium alcohol for this wine. We also have a light wine, light bodied with no tannins. We had a medium intensity. We have some little bit of that green apple. We have some lemon and lime feeling, like a little bit of limey zest in the background. As well, we get some some green tea in the background as well, a little bit herbal note. This is super crispy. It's got a minerality like wet rocks. We get no oak influence on this wine. But very much like the like zesty note from like grapefruit, orange plus grapefruit skin. This wine is good quality. It's light length. It's drinkable right now, but you can see definitely this wine developed for 3 years. That would open up the fruit a little bit more. This wine is from the Loire Valley. This wine is from the. It's based on Melon de Bourgogne or Muscadet. It's the vintage of 2020. Wine number 3. It's a red wine. We have a very bright color with purple color with high intensity with moderate viscosity. There's no sediment. There's no CO2 on the nose. On the nose, this wine is clean. We get very much matured fruit, like that is high intensity. We get some cassis, some blueberries, some blackberries, and a little bit of dried violets in the background as well. We got some very much like herbal note, like a little bit of anise, and then we get some toasted note, like cedar wood and baking spices, vanilla. A little bit of leather in the background. So it's a young wine that's finger-been on oak, because from the oak on the palate. On the palate. On the palate, this one is clean. It's dry and still. We get high acidity. They're very fresh up the wine in the palate with the fruit. We get full high alcohol, full-bodied red wine with upfront very grippy tannins. The intensity is high. We got very much in the background. We have some dried violets. We get some very much matured fruit of cassis, blueberries, blackberries. We have some hint of herbal note like anise, like a little bit of thyme as well. And the back we get more like oak notes on the palate, like toasted note, like cedar wood, vanilla, cinnamon, baking spices. We get some very much tertiary aromas like leather and tobacco. So this is a wine that it's good quality. It's very medium length, and it's drinkable right now. But I can definitely see this wine develop like for 5 years. That will be more drinkable. For this wine, we are in the old world. This wine is based on. We are in Italy. This wine is based on. This wine is from